What's up, everybody? This is Super Yankee for Life, and I'm bringing you guys some Modern Warfare 3 gameplay. But this is not going to be about the gameplay, but more so about the NFL picks video. Week 14. I can't believe it's Week 14 already. I guess I'll just start with the 1 p.m. No, I'll start with tonight's game between Cleveland and Pittsburgh. Now, this is going to be very important for Pittsburgh to take care of business and get this win, and secure potentially number one seed in the AFC. Although a win will not do that, but it'll their chances will be much greater. Because Houston at 9-3, losing their quarterback situation plus their defense. Although it's ranked number one, but anyway, Pittsburgh I feel like will win 27-10. This is very important for them to beat Cleveland. I know it's Cleveland, and they give them some trouble, but it's a division game, so it's very important for Pittsburgh to nip this in the butt tonight and get it done. And I think they will. They go 27-10, Pittsburgh. Now it's the 1 p.m. games. Houston at Cincinnati. Now, with Houston losing its quarterback situation, I gotta go in the last stand. Quarterback situation right now with Houston, it's kind of sketchy at the moment because they lose Matt Schaub, and then they lose Matt Leinart, and then they losing Andre Johnson to a hamstring, and they lost Mario Williams for the season. So for them to That they lose Arian Foster, I may have said that. I'm losing my mind. They still have Arian Foster, and as long as they keep playing great defense and run the football, they should be fine. As far as Cincinnati is concerned, I feel like they've had a nice year. Andy Dalton should be considered for Rookie of the Year, although I think Cam Newton deserves it more. I just think Cincinnati will they're not going to make the playoffs this year, I don't think. I'm going to go 20-17 Houston. Cincinnati will be great in the future, but just their time is not now, I don't think. New Orleans at Tennessee. Oh, crap. Never mind. Hang on a second. I pressed the wrong button again. Discard that. Okay, sorry about that. Pressed the wrong button. Anyway, New Orleans at Tennessee, and offensively, the Saints are about as good as Green Bay right now in the National Football League. Tennessee, Chris Johnson, has been on a roll these past 2 weeks. It seems like he's not trying to do too much at times, and I think that's really helping. And the offensive line's playing much better, and the key for them is to run the football. Really, basically, their bread and butter is to run the football and keep Drew Brees off the field. How effective can they do that? I think they can do it, but the Saints' offense just operates so quickly and so fast. I'm not sure that even all the time in the world that the Titans' offense can do on the field can help them against the Saints' offense. I'm going to go 28-20. The Saints will edge out a very hard-fought physical win at Tennessee. Drew Brees right now is just playing on an MVP-type level. Let's see what else we got. Minnesota at Detroit. Sue is still serving a suspension, and I think it's not going to matter much, I don't think. But, offensively, this is still a good football team to have for Detroit. Minnesota going through a bit of a rebuilding phase with Christian Ponder. I'm going to go 20-14 Detroit. I just think offensively the lines are still formidable. I don't think they'll miss Sue that much. Although it's a divisional game, so it's going to be a very hard-fought physical game. The Lions will at least get a win, but I don't think they'll make the playoffs either, along with Cincinnati. The Jets hosting Kansas City. I feel like the Jets are at their best when they run the football and they play great defense. I'd say this will be 21-14, and Mark Sanchez will have a very efficient day. He doesn't have to throw the football 40 times for him to win. Just 20-25, and have Sean Green. And I'm not really sure if LT comes back this week, or maybe he come back in a few weeks. But they don't need him come playoff time to give Green a rest and be able to run the football effectively. So 21-13, I should say, the Jets will enhance their playoff chances, and I think they may get in as a wild card. I mean, New England's just going to win. They're going to win the division. So, I mean, the Jets can forget about the division entirely. Philadelphia at Miami. Now, Miami is a hot team. I mean, as of late, they're among the hottest teams in the league, and which is saying something because they were 0-7 to start. Good news for Philly. Michael Vick comes back, I believe, but it really doesn't matter at this point because their season's done. But I'll say 23-20. Eagles come back and rebound from their last week was just an abysmal performance against Seattle. I mean, it was just terrible. I mean, the whole talk about Deshaun Jackson quitting and all that stuff. I mean, Vince Young had a bad game. Why, Vince? Why? I mean, I put you on my fantasy team for a reason, and you let me down. Let's see here. Carolina hosting Atlanta. I like Cam Newton. I mean, there's just a certain level of athleticism that Cam Newton can bring. I like an upset here. I like the Carolina Panthers to upset the Atlanta Falcons by a score of 21-20. I believe Cam Newton is the next big thing. I like what the Falcons are doing running the football, but I just think Cam Newton will be able to find a way to win this one. Although I know he's thrown a lot of interceptions, but that's the thing with rookies, especially in a new pro-style offense that Newton is running, along with his traditional college offense at Auburn. He's still there's going to be some growing pains, obviously, but his future is bright. His future is bright in Carolina, and if they had a defense to go along with the offense, just imagine they would be formidable in the NFC South right about now. New England. All right, I'm just going to run through these quickly. I mean, New England at Washington. I mean, seriously, come on. I mean, Washington is they're just a mess right now at quarterback and all around. New England, top offense in the league, 30-13. Brady and company get it done. Indianapolis at Baltimore. Why I'm gonna give 17 points to New England is beyond me. Well, I will anyway. 31-17 Baltimore. If they can just continue to run the football with Ray Rice, they'll just they may be in the Super Bowl if they can continue that. Tampa Bay and Jacksonville, one team has been disappointment, the other team has just been bad. I think Tampa Bay will break out of their 6-game funk and win 17-13. San Francisco at Arizona. San Francisco's defense will make Kevin Kolb's life a living nightmare. And Frank Gore running the ball, Alex Smith playing mistake-free football at quarterback. 28-17, San Francisco. Denver and Chicago. Now, with Jay Cutler, I would have said Chicago. But now that Matt Forte is out too, I mean, that's just ridiculous. 21-17 Denver. But it's not going to be about Tim Tebow winning this game, but I think it's going to be about the defense that will get it done for Denver. Denver will improve its playoff chances with a win, I believe. 21-17. San Diego and Buffalo, I think San Diego will win. 24-16. Green Bay and Oakland. Oakland's been a nice story, but I think Green Bay's offense is just too much. 31-17. Sunday Night Football, I believe the Dallas Cowboys will edge out the Giants, although it smells like an upset to me. 24-20. Seattle hosting St. Louis. 21-13, I believe Seattle, who has been playing well as of late. Pittsburgh, and oh yeah, I already mentioned that one. Okay, so those are my picks. As for the game itself, this one, the score of 52-14 with 5 assists and 4,000, and a score of 4,000. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, this is Super Yankee for Life signing off. Peace out.